she's very tired.
Very tired.
Yeah, she's very tired.
Daisy's under here.
Yeah, she's under there. Careful. How are you feeling?
She's but Zaya stepped on my toe.
Oh dear. How are you feeling, miss?
Good.
Yeah.
But I still have a headache.
Oh, and what else?
And my runny nose.
And what else?
And
And jam on your face.
yeah.
And you've got a cough, don't you?
Daisy's there.
Good morning. We have COVID. Fever last night. Sore throat, but not too bad. Like, I'm more annoyed about my hair than the fact that I have COVID. I have to cut this today. I can't do anything with it right now. Can you see how fried it is? I just gotta cut it. So, I had the weirdest dreams as well when I was having a fever. I was dreaming that everyone who I had ever met was in a line, like a really, really long circular line. Well, at least I think it was everyone I ever met. I don't know. It was obviously me that they were talking to because it was like through my eyes. We were in like one of those weird chapels that they have in the hospital, you know, they've got the fake stained glass. And it was like dimly lit. And each person was taking turns saying to me, "Let her die, let her die, let her die." One person, I can't remember who they were, said, they said something else, "Let her go." So that was interesting. I think Ralph was next to me or something, and they were saying it to him as well. Just let her go, let her go, let her die, let her die. Some of them were saying it with an angry voice, and some of them were saying it with like a sympathetic, let her go, let her die voice. That was one of the dreams. So the vaccines have done a good job, I think. Like, I can feel my throat getting better already because I think it's just a morning thing. It's so weird because I was the first one to get COVID in our family. And he had it, like, he was pretty wasted for a couple of days, whereas the girls, they've got it now. They've all got different symptoms, and they're still like wiped out a little bit, but they're still doing normal things. Like, you wouldn't even notice really. Nara has a pretty good cough. Sounds like croup. Last night, and she had a temperature. But Lisa seems to be a lot better. Like, it only wiped her out for maybe half a day. So that's interesting with Zaya because we think he has thyroid problems or some sort of immunocompromised problems. Interesting that it kind of wipes him out the same way that it would wipe me out. He might have adrenal problems when he gets older. Ralph hasn't had a fever yet. I was saying to the neighbours yesterday, like, we have balconies that we can talk to each other, so we're distance. I was saying to the neighbours that, what was I saying? What was I talking about? I hope we get sick just one at a time so that we can deal with it instead of everyone being sick all at the same time, because I didn't know what this was going to be like. So far it's not too bad. Like, the vaccines have done a job. All the stuff that we're taking is doing a good job. We just need to make sure that we rest, which is a hard thing for me. I'm so happy that I cleaned yesterday because today I can just rest instead of getting up every 5 seconds because Nara's into something or because I haven't put it away, or you know. I was also thinking about how to keep everyone sane, because normally we go out at least once or twice a week in the holidays. We don't mind staying home either. Like, this is not a big shock to us. We're not one of those people that go out every day. We quite enjoy being home, but it's raining today. It looks pretty wet, pretty cold. So overall, I think we are feeling this is not the right cream. Whatever. Overall, I think we are feeling pretty good. Like Ralph, like I was saying, Ralph hasn't had a fever. He, the only symptom he has is that his hair hurts. So he's out there. I just spoke to him then. He's out there rubbing. He can't even touch his hair. I found that hilarious. Such a strange man. Okay, so that was the wrong eye cream. I forgot to share with you yesterday the stuff that I do at night time. So I've got hyaluronic, can't speak right now, hyaluronic acid that I do at night, and I love how this smells. Oh, it smells so like soothing. Strong as well. I can't even, what's in it? Green tea, aloe vera. Anyway, it's great. I love that stuff. And then I do retinol serum at night. And then I've also got the collagen night cream. This smells like it's full on lavender. It makes me feel so ready for bed. If you're allergic to lavender, sorry. I'm not sensitive to lavender, so. And then I've got 2 different eye creams. I've got a hyaluronic acid gel cream, and this one has caffeine. This is the one I meant to use in the morning. But I use this one, the Youth Express eye gel. This one smells like, oh, it smells like honeydew. I love that. And as something a little bit extra, I do the eyelash enhancing serum. So I've been doing this for a few weeks and I've noticed a difference. Like, they're very light because my hair is quite thin and light, but you can see them without mascara now, which is nice. I've already done my oil pulling for the morning. I'm gonna cut this hair. I'm gonna get dressed. I'm gonna deal with this. I can't. Look how bad that is. I can't even. I haven't been washing with that brown shampoo for a few days, so I might. It's getting pretty noticeable. So I might deal with that. Let me find some clothes first. I forgot that it was Sunday today. Look, I feel better already. Can you hear my throat? Getting better already. Whoop, there it goes again. I'm gonna do my body scrub, gonna get dressed, ready so we can watch church online. I haven't, sorry about that noise. Do you really need to squeak it over and over and over and over again?
No.
No. She can do it herself, okay? Let her squeak it, okay? Okay. How are you feeling, Zara? No more COVID? No more COVID? I'm gonna get dressed, do my body stuff, and then I'm gonna cut my hair. Alright, I am dressed. I am gonna cut my hair now. I'm gonna wet it. That was a lot colder than I wanted it to be. I'm gonna use some buttermilk conditioner by the Grandpa soap. Oh, my hair is so dry. I don't understand what's going on. So dry. maybe protein overload. Oh my goodness. This is almost unmanageable. And hopefully my kids get along in the meantime. You have to brush it up however high you want it. I think I want it fairly high this time because that will create more dramatic layers. And I need to do it just behind my ear or just in line with my ear. I'm gonna look ridiculous in a moment. This is what happens when we're at home. I do things like this and then Ralph has to fix it. He doesn't even know I'm doing it right now. Okay. My dad did try to warn Ralph before he married me that I do weird stuff. When it turns out okay, it's good. When it doesn't, it's not good. Obviously. As high, as even. We'll fiddle with it a bit. It's hard to do. Okay. So, gotta make sure. Okay. Brush it and then hold it flat and bring forward. Look, some layers. So brush again, flatten, bring it forward. Just make sure that's as much as I want to take. Depth perception is an issue. Other side. Whoa. I've been losing a lot of hair recently. The other way. I want to take about that much. This one I didn't bring as far over, I just realised. Oh well. It's all good. Now you take these out. And you get your husband to fix it. Actually, that feels better already. Now I just got to do the fringe. The fringe feels really dry. Diagonal. And then what I get my husband to do is just cut a straight across the bottom, so I'll get him.
I like
Thank you.
the top of the...
Cool. So now I'm going to wet it again and then start styling. So I think today is going to be a very kind of self-care, creative day. Not so much cleaning and stuff like that. I just want to have a day. I really like, I've got like glitter in the handle.
Good, all on Monday. Okay, we're going to choose our clothes today. Sit up.
Can I do the ends for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good idea. So you got to reach to the ends. There you go. Your hair's beautiful.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Now don't talk.
Curtains ready to go.
To declare to the Lord, this morning I put on my new nature in place of my old nature, to affirm the things that God wants to produce in my life. But as I've done that, one constant point of contact in Colossians 3:10-17 has come out every single morning, and that is this issue of forgiveness. This is what Paul said in verse 13. Make allowance for each other's faults and forgive anyone who offends you. Now this has hit me for a few reasons. The first one is there's always something more to forgive. There's always new opportunities for offence. I mean, just look around, think about your own family, think about the people you associate with, and you know there's opportunities for offence, which means there's opportunities and new requirements for forgiveness. This applies to anyone who offends you, whether or not they apologise, whether or not they even realise that they have done something that's offended you. Make allowances for each other's faults and forgive anyone who offends you. The Lord forgave you, so you must forgive others. On the 1st of February 2020, Anthony, Angelina and Sienna Abdallah, along with their cousin Veronique, were killed by a driver who was 3 times over the alcohol limit, had MDMA and cocaine in his system. Now, while allowing the process of legal judgment to occur, they at the same time publicly, overtly and obviously forgave the driver. And in the media, the shock of the accident was overtaken by the shock of this free forgiveness. Samuel Davidson, the driver who had killed their children, was publicly forgiven by the Abdallah family. Danny, the father, he was reflecting in an interview later, and he said this. He said, imagine if I didn't forgive. What could have happened that night? I mean, you can imagine him rushing down there to find the driver to punch his lights out. You can imagine the ranting and the rage. He says, imagine what would have happened if I didn't forgive. Hang on to hurt. We actually don't have a free hand to receive grace and healing from God. Let go of the hurt, release the offence and the offence to God, then you can grasp onto God's grace and mercy and compassion and healing with both hands. The injustice of the cross justifies the injustice of forgiveness.
You don't want to go out there, do you? Yeah. Put on then as God's chosen ones, holy and beloved, compassionate hearts, kindness, humility, meekness, and patience, bearing with one another, and if one has a complaint against another, forgiving each other, as the Lord has forgiven you. So you also must forgive, and above all these put on love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony. We were asked to read Colossians 3, I think it was 10-17. Every day. And the sermon today is all about forgiveness. When I first heard that it was about forgiveness, I was like, I don't know how this is going to be relevant to the situation that we're in right now. But then I thought about it a little bit more and realized that we're all stuck in this house together. We can't go out, we can't exercise outside, we can't go for a bushwalk. We can't take Daisy for walks. We're just all stuck together. And we're all up in each other's business, aren't we, Lissa? Mm-hmm. And it can be very easy to snap. It can be very easy to be offended. Hello.
And Daisy's here.
Just wanted to quickly share while I have a minute some of the symptoms that I've been having. That hair's too short now, see? It'll grow. So last night or yesterday afternoon when I was lying on the bed and I finished yesterday's vlog, I started to feel really like pale, faint, feel pale. Is that a thing? Felt a bit like right now I'm quite pale. I think I might have to take extra medication today. But a lot of like nausea, which isn't typical with COVID, but I know that that's an adrenal thing when you're sick, so a lot of nausea, especially with flus and things. It's always worse at night. I also wanted to share, I've been getting packages like every day. Oops. So I got some more ashwagandha, came at a great time. So stress support. I also am gonna try, I know that some people don't like to use adaptogens when you have adrenal insufficiency, but I haven't really had a negative effect with them so far. I've never tried this though. It's mushroom stress relief. I also bought some roll-on ones. So this one is the oil garden one, and it's sweet orange, mandarin, lavender, bergamot, and cedarwood. I don't know what it smells like. Smells quite good. Ooh, very like citrusy, sweet. And then I got the Basistos, I think that's how you say it, stress. So water, flower, lemon, iron bark, lavender, lime, mandarin. All these I imagine would be good for, they'd be good. Oh, it's nice and cool. Oh, I like that one. That's very citrusy. You can smell the mandarin. These would be good for nausea as well. The citrus smell. So yeah, every time I come in here to have a break, I'm going to roll this stuff on. And I'm going to continue to take this every day because this is the time that you take it when you're stuck with your family. Yeah. So that's what we're doing today. Hopefully I will be less pale. And I think I might take extra medication now at lunch. I'll take the normal and then see. But yeah, I feel okay. I don't feel terrible. Yeah. Food.
Dad,
so good.
have I swallowed the drink?
My food.
Daddy, have I swallowed the drink?
Update. I'm not feeling great. Had extra medication. Started getting a fever again, so I took Nurofen, and now I'm gonna have a rest. So, yep. Just woke up. Had to sleep for I think an hour and a half. I feel a bit better. I feel like I could go longer there. Before I had a nap, my shoulders and my knees were aching. That's gone now, so that's good. I think I'm just gonna lie here for a bit, drink some water, and then get up. I'm kind of hungry, which is a good sign. Probably take more medication. I just finished a peanut butter cookie. That one that I showed you the other day, that was really good. The other one, not so much. That was a bit, Anyway, and now I am editing my health update video. Yeah, so much for a creative day, hey? More of a rest day. Melissa had a rest as well. She slept for about the same time as I did. That was good. So this was a pretty terrible day. I'm gonna end the vlog now because Alyssa's been asleep for the last, I think, 3 hours. So we just gave her medicine and put her to bed. all she wanted to eat was juice, which is not really food. Not feeling great. Still okay though. Like, I feel like tomorrow will be better, especially if I get enough sleep tonight. Nara's fine, she's just coughing. Zaya's all better. They're both fighting and just sick of being inside, and just Ralph and I are getting to the point where it's becoming exhausting. Like, Nara is next level, trying to pick up glasses with her hands and dropping them and spilling water and glass everywhere, and then we're in the middle of cleaning up the glass and then Zaya slips over on the glass. It's just things like that. Like, they need to be out of the house. We need this to be over. Today was meant to be a creative day and it just didn't end up that way, and that's fine. Like, we needed a rest day. Liz is really not well, so it's going to be a rough night, I think. Ralph and I are just going to have a nice night tonight. We've gone back to lockdown rules where we eat together and away from the kids because it's just too much. So we might watch a movie. I might do a little bit of yoga if I feel up to it. I'm still feeling a bit breathless, like someone's sitting on my chest, which is definitely an adrenal thing. But we're gonna get through this. We're gonna be okay. Like, it could have been so much worse. It's like he made this Omicron variant to like make everyone immune in a more mild way. So I'm gonna leave this vlog here. I know it's kind of a rubbish one, it's kind of a throwaway one, but it's reality, it's what we're going through, and it'll be better tomorrow. We might do more creative things tomorrow. I have a few things planned, so stay tuned for that, and see you tomorrow.